Okay, tubes, Vega Nation, all your Vega stuff. I finally got my part that I finally needed. I've been looking for over a year trying to find one. Trying not to spend a lot of money, but since Uncle Sam helped us out a little bit, I could afford one. Let me get a blade and we'll open her up. You can't. I even went on to the guy that sent a real nice box and everything. I mean, it's used and it was cut in half and welded back together. I don't care. I need it. But anyway, he put it in a real nice box and everything for me. Did a great job that he didn't even need to do. He's up near where I live. This came from Douglas, Pennsylvania or somewhere. And I live in Maryland. He's like 2.5 hours from me. I don't know if this is the one they call the one that goes up to Carlisle or not. They were calling the Vega man. If it is, if I need any other parts, we might have them. Let's see what this thing looks like. I know it's going to look crusty, but it's what I needed. Actually, this thing is in really good shape for what it is. You can see where they cut it and welded it back together to shorten it. I'll show you that in a second. They didn't cut. A lot of people were doing this for, I guess, conversions. I do not know, but it was cut right here and welded back together, which you could grind that off and put that back together factory. And grind that off and it would go right back together. But all he did is cut it and slit it. That would be perfect. If I wanted to make it look even better, I could cut it and splice it back together. But it looks nice. It's in better shape than the one that I went up on Saturday. Me, my best bud, Mike, and Jen, she's like a sister to me, went up to, it's Mike's girlfriend, but anyway, if anybody's asking. Went up to get one and we were going to tear the car apart. Offered the guy $250 to be able to strip the car and get all these good parts. Supposed to have hoods and all this stuff, and it was a piece of junk. The hood was completely rusted out. This ain't even pitted. The one up there on Saturday, the metal was so pitted, it was crazy. I'm trying not to get the pool table too dirty, but this thing looks really nice. And they didn't do a bad job when they shortened it neither. All they did is slit it up. Some people, when they do these, I've seen it on other stuff. I learned a lot of stuff from my uncle. He built street rods, built his own chassis there. I've seen a lot of people when they cut it, they'll cut it and take the piece out, then weld them back together and everything. Which, that's alright, but it makes this joint weak. They overlapped it, welded it, which makes it stronger. So, if you ever do a butt joint, well, I'm not very good at it, but when you weld them together, you always put a plate on the inside or the outside. It makes it even stronger. But this way, when they did it, they cut it and they slit it, and see it's double thickness here. And that is solid metal. The only thing it might need changed, it looks like, the bushing. But that bushing is good enough for me for mock-up right now. Let me go ahead and get you off here and show you my goodies. You can see where they they spot welded it like I've been learning stitch welding, so it's strong. Cause I told him if he had to cut it there or take it apart, he could. He said didn't have to. Needs cleaned up. It is filthy, and you can see where they cut it here. So they cut it, whatever they cut it with, cutting wheel or something, cut it very straight, and they just slid it up. That'll work out perfectly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change this bushing, which ain't no problem. You can still get them, but I don't even really know if I'm gonna be able to use this or not. I'm gonna try to use this. I'm gonna hook this to the rear and see where it comes up on the mount that I made. Here we go. This is my mount. So, say this goes like this. Like that. And then this is going to go something like that, and then this goes like that. So what I got to do is grind all this off, smooth this up, fix these little ping holes, and weld this up better, make it look real good. I gotta do some welding in there or whatever. But anyway, some of that weld, it's laying down and actually burnt through. You can see this is burnt through. You can see the decoloration, so it's strong, but I want to make it look good. But what I gotta do, and this is wrong, this goes this way. This cutout right here is part of the old pan. I don't know if I'm gonna trim this, but anyway, I could actually make this smaller, but I keep on getting off a little bit. But this got to come up, and let me set you down a second. I know you're crooked. I'm just trying to get this to sit a certain way so I can show you, but it's not cooperating. There we go. We got something like that. Alright, so what it's going to do is it's going to come up, and without messing with the transmission, it's probably going to be right about in there, I think. And I got to make a bracket that comes off of here, and then takes a bolt, nut bolt, and bolts this together right here. So right there to there, and that'll control the rear. Simple as that. It sounds simple, but it's not going to be. So I got to finish these up, clean these up. There's my motor mount, the rubber mounts. There's my other motor mounts. I got to finish them up. So since I got everything cleaned up in the garage and all my other projects mostly done, I can start on that soon. Tomorrow I got to do a tire job, a lawnmower tire, piece of cake, for my best friend's dad. Well, he's my friend too, so it'd take me a couple minutes to put that on for him. But we got it. And not a bad deal. I will not say what I paid for it. I don't know what they're worth or what they cost, but I can tell you, let me go on here. I will mention the name because he sells a lot of parts. Let me just find him. I'll give him a shout out. Give a shout out for getting this part for me so quick and not a bad price. I could have had it from me before, but I couldn't afford it before. Now, since the government give us a little help, I can afford my part I need. I was gonna make one, but I'd rather have one. All right. I'm gonna shout out to. Let me get him back up here. Trying to get him to turn. Nick Beeler. I think it's Nick Beeler. Let me see if you can zoom in on that. Let me see if I can zoom in. He's part of the. There you go. If I can get that stupid thing to stop moving. I don't know how good you're seeing that, but Nick Beeler, he's the one I got that from. He's real close to me, so I really appreciate that. Thanks. You got it so quick. And that's the part we needed to actually start putting the car together to get our whole lot. Then I can figure out what size tires I can actually. Because right now, the rear's got 2 links on it, and it can do this number. And by going up and down, it moves the rear back or the rear forward. So by putting that, it's going to keep it at a steady place. The only thing I got to do is get some big bolts for it tomorrow, and things are going to be big because they're going to be long, I can tell you that, but they're going to be huge too, because I think these are the same size. Yep. This ain't the biggest bolt that Tractor Supply has, but it's a grade A bolt. I gotta see what fits in the rear, but that's got a lot of play in it. So it's gotta be another 2.5 inches longer. And then when you tighten these down, don't ever tighten them. You snug these down way too tight, you actually break your rear. I do know that. Because this same thing it's on the 3rd gen Camaros, and I had a 3rd gen Camaro. But the balls and the way it's set up is a little different. So, but I got my torque on, guys. I am happy. If I gotta lengthen it, shorten it, or do whatever, I got it. So, there it is. So that's just a quick video, and showing you I got my, there we go, my torque arm. It's late at night. It's getting close to 9 o'clock. That didn't come to close to 8:30 tonight, and ups his truck. But anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Then thumbs down. At least you watch it. Please subscribe. And if you subscribe, I can get to 1,000. I can get some more goodies like that and get this car done. So, bye to later.